Subhanallah wa bihamdihi subhanallahil azim. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi subhanallahil azim. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi subhanallahil
In Khatm-e-Khwajigan, Allah Ta'ala has placed many benefits. And because this understanding and learning, it's related to the awliya Allah, the friends of Allah. And Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, upon His friends, His awliya, Allah disclosed and revealed many things which were for the benefit of the common man, of people. And all of our Naqshband pious elders that start from Hazrat Bahuddin Naqshband, on those mashayikh, on those Khwajigan, this Khatm-e-Khwajigan, the Kalimaat, the verses were disclosed and revealed to them. And Allah Ta'ala made them apparent, the secrets to His mashayikh, to His awliya Allah, the friends of Allah. So within this, there are a lot of immense, because obviously this is all Quran, actually, in fact, Allah Ta'ala has instilled barakat and blessings, but with this specific tariqah, with this specific method and specific sitting in the form of dhikr, when an individual recites these verses, then there's a lot of benefit in this, a lot of blessings in this. There's ma'rifah in this. There is Allah Ta'ala's nearness and qurb is attained, and the inner self, the batin, is purified. And it is also a cure for the sicknesses, for the illnesses. There can be physical bodily sicknesses, and there can be qalbi, inner spiritual sicknesses. Both are cured by this Khatm-e-Khwajigan. Now, Khatm-e-Khwajigan, when you sit in Khatm-e-Khwajigan, then you need to be very careful and sit down with adab, with manners, respect. Obviously you're in the masjid, all you people will have wudu, but those who listen online, the women folk who listen, who are not in our area, are not sitting in front of us, so it's necessary to hear Khatm-e-Khwajigan that you sit with wudu if you want to take the benefit. You should sit with wudu in ablution state, in a pure state, and totally you should, whether you're here or away from the majlis, you should sit with adab, and you should consider totally as if you are sitting in that gathering. And it's better that you're secluded, you could say. Like, for example, we've made this environment, there is darkness physically, but there's a lot of light at the same time. Yes, people say that this is dark, but we call it light. So why is it like this? This is a cure, this is a focal point, so that we focus more and pay attention more, so that on dhikr, Khatm-e-Khwajigan, we can increase our attention and focus and concentration in this manner. So those who are physically present, they also, and those who are not present, who are not physically present but they're listening online, the women folk and the men folk, both male and female, they should listen in this way. And especially for the purpose, the reason that you are sitting in Khatm-e-Khwajigan, inshallah, Allah Ta'ala will then complete the objective and that purpose. Totally, Allah Ta'ala has instilled His barakat, blessings in Khatm-e-Khwajigan, but the mashayikh, our pious predecessors, their tariqah is that after doing Khatm-e-Khwajigan, they do dam, blow on the water and give it to drink to others, our mashayikh, our pious predecessors. And you can do this as well. You should do this, that those individuals who are listening at the moment and who are partaking in the gathering, the women folk, etc., some may be sick, somebody might have a headache, some may have a body pain, any other type of sickness, So with caution, be careful, have respect, have wudu, recite the kalimat at the same time together. And until your tongue doesn't move, if there's no light voice audible, that means that you're not reciting Khatm-e-Khwajigan. If you're not doing this, it's not dhikr khafi, it's not silent dhikr, this is jahar dhikr, loud dhikr. You don't sleep in this, and your tongue is not silent. Rather, instead you will get reward for this dhikr when your voice is audible, and karamun katibin, the angels will record this. If they cannot hear your voice, what will they record? Zikr khafi has different virtues, this dhikr is different virtues. So when you complete this, when you physically recite, then you can hear the voice. And so you have to, with a low voice, you keep repeating, low tone, you keep repeating the verses. There are two methods. One is, as I said to you, that there's a certain limit, an upper limit to recite, for example. But if the sheikh, that's if you do it yourself. But obviously Khatm-e-Khwajigan is done in the company of the sheikh. It's not done individually. You don't do Khatm-e-Khwajigan on your own. It should be done, performed in a gathering with the sheikh, with the teacher. That's a very important factor. So whilst the sheikh is reciting the kalimat, the verses of Khatm-e-Khwajigan, as I mentioned previously to you, some numbers that you can recite, yourself. That's okay. But in actual fact, it should be such that whilst the sheikh is reciting the kalimat, you should keep reciting the kalimat ongoing without counting any upper limit or number and stopping at that, unless the sheikh, your teacher, changes the kalimat. So you keep reciting. That's what you should do. Until the sheikh, the teacher, doesn't change or alter the verse, you don't change either. And the numbers that we mentioned, that was just a minimum amount that you can't do, or you shouldn't do less than that. But the real point here is that as long as the sheikh is reciting, the teacher is reciting, you should continue to recite. Until he doesn't change the direction or change the verse, you keep on reciting. Secondly, those who are sick, those who want to take benefit from this, then do this. They sit with wudu in the gathering, recite all the kalimat, and then keep a glass of water next to you. Soon as the kalima ends, as the Khatm-e-Khwajigan ends, then you blow 3 times onto the water, and then drink that water, open up both hands for dua, then blow 3 times on the hands, then each time you blow, recite Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. After that, then 3 times on the whole body, wipe your hands, all sort of pain, sickness, distress, Allah Ta'ala will eliminate. It will disappear with full yaqeen faith, if Allah wills. Okay, do you understand? Because Allah Ta'ala is the one who wills, it's Allah who does everything. So don't say this, I did this action and my dua wasn't accepted, it didn't get fulfilled, or I did this action also and this wasn't fulfilled. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't say this. Rather, alhamdulillah, it does occur, whether it's delayed, it takes time, but Allah, when an individual asks Allah, then Allah definitely gives to him. So this is the tariqah of reciting this kalimat. Take the benefit of these verses when you include it in the gathering. People who are ill, who have distress or sorrow or headache or bodily pain or sickness or cancer. Thousands of sicknesses today in society. Put a glass in front of you, do dua to Allah, recite Khatm-e-Khwajigan with this niyyah intention, then drink the 3 sips of water, and also wipe your hands over the whole body. What's the condition? That you should have wudu, and all the kalimat you should recite, and there should be no disturbance. Like we're sitting here, there's no disturbance, peace. No, someone's making noise here, and somebody's talking there, the phone call's coming here, you listen to the phone call at the same time. And like women folk are in the kitchen at the same time, they're doing zikr in the kitchen, they listen to Khatm-e-Khwajigan, and people are in their car listening to Khatm-e-Khwajigan. This is against the adab. This is Quran we're reciting. This is against the adab, respect of the Quran. Rather than benefit, you're earning a loss. A loss. It's not a music and singing, is it? That you keep on working and you've got your headphones in the ear and you keep listening. You won't get barakat, blessings. You get blessings through adab, respect, manners. Whether it's Quran, whether it's Makkah al-Mukarramah, whether it's Medina, whether it's Majlis, a gathering of the Sheikh. All of these require adab, manners. If you want blessings from the Sheikh, the most important thing is adab. The person who has adab, good destiny. Without good respect, bad destiny. A person who has adab will take everything. A person without respect won't get anything. The more respect and manners you sit in the gathering, more for yous and blessings of Allah will come onto that person. Anyway, in my mind a few points came that I've shared with you. May Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq, ability, and as I say things, may Allah Ta'ala give the shifa to all the sick people as well. So recite Durood Sharif.